Alright y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back into the shed. If you haven't been here before, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to show you what sold on 4 different platforms online today. We had a sale on Poshmark, we had a sale on Mercari, we had a sale on Amazon, and I think we had 8 sales over on eBay. So that's 11 sales for just today. And Actually, we had 12, y'all. We had something else that my wife went ahead and got out today, and it was I had to put a screenshot of it up, but it was like an alarm starter system is what it was. But I'll throw that up over there. That was an Amazon sale, and let's see. We'll start out on Poshmark. How about that? Because I haven't had a Poshmark sale in a while. This is a FootJoy shirt. I had some FootJoy stuff selling here recently, and I know why this sold, because it's a long sleeve shirt. It's a women's long sleeve FootJoy shirt. FootJoy is a golf apparel brand. They have shirts and shorts and pants and shoes, but you know, it's getting ready to cool off. It's cooling off in a lot of places already, so people are going to need that, you know, golfing. And that sold for $25 over on Poshmark, and I don't remember what we had in that. Probably $2 or $3 in that. And everything on Poshmark is $7.67 to ship. So I'm going to have to pay that shipping fee. Next up, I believe my wife paid like maybe $2 for this thing. It may even been $1. But this right here, this little guy right here, sold on Mercari today. It's a little nutcracker she picked up somewhere, and I do not remember where. But that thing sold for $19 shipped over there on Mercari. Now, next up, we have 8 items over on eBay. And the first one is a small North Face jacket. This is a youth jacket, and it's black and pink. And, I mean, nothing really special about it. It's just a North Face jacket that my daughter had. And it sold for $33 shipped. It's pretty surprising that you can sell a youth, what size was that? A youth size 6 North Face jacket for $33. And then we had another media sale today. This is Duel in the Sun, and I don't even know anything about this. I have no idea who's in it, but it is brand new and sealed. Yes, you can still find brand new and sealed VHS tapes. Just ask Kevin the Commonwealth Picker. He'll tell you all about it. That thing right there sold, y'all, for $9.99, and the buyer is paying the shipping on that. They're all in for $14.42 after tax and everything. And let's see, I believe I bought that one. I bought that one in that big lot from that lady where I bought over, it was like 60 VHS or something in there. But this next one, if you've seen the video where I picked up a whole bunch of Bike Week shirts, we ended up buying 300 Bike Week shirts, and some of them were Sturgis, which is what this one is. I think this is from like 2016. It was the 76th anniversary, I think it was. But we picked up all those shirts for $2 each. Like I said, we bought 300 of them. And that shirt right there was a double extra large, so a 2X, and it is brand new. All the shirts we bought were brand new, and it sold for $21.99 with free shipping. So we're gonna make plenty of money off that. I haven't done the math, but we should make. Let's just do the math. How about that? I got $2 in it. Here, it'll be easier for me to just go to my payments page, and that'll tell me exactly what I'm going to make. Alright, so it looks like it sold for $21.99 minus $3.63. $3.63 minus the $2 I originally paid for it brings it to $16.36. It is going to ship out for somewhere between $4 and $5, so we would just say $5. I know it's going to ship cheaper than that, but that still leaves me a profit of $11.36. I'm going to say it's going to be at least $11.50. I don't think that's bad. Those shirts are going to be long tail items. We're probably going to have those things for quite some time, but they are going to make us money, especially if we can make like $9 to $10 on each one of those shirts every time. You know, because if I'm paying $2 for each one of those shirts and I can get 10 back out of them, yo, that's gonna be some great flips. That's gonna keep the store moving. It's gonna keep bringing a little bit of money in all the time. This next thing is another media sale, and this time it is a cassette tape. It is Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass Greatest Hits. Don't know what year that's from. Doesn't say up here. It's probably on the tape itself. But it is not new. It is used. And I picked that up on the 301 yard sale at 301 yard sale this year. And it sold for $8.99 with free shipping. And this next item is something we picked up at Walmart. I believe my wife picked these up, and she paid $5 each for these. And it's a like ice tie-dye kit. We've sold one or two of them before, and I know nothing about it, but she paid $5 for them. And when they do sell, we make a little bit of money. They sell for $14.98, and the buyer pays the shipping on it. So, you know, we turn $5 into $15 minus a fee, of course, but we also make a little bit of money on the shipping. A lot of times we'll make a lot of that fee back on the shipping when we do priority mail. Let's see. This is a hat that sold. Very simple hat, but it looks like it's brand new without tags. It's a Cabela's snapback hat, not vintage or anything like that. It's just, you know, anybody can walk into Cabela's and buy that hat. And I have like $1 in it, and it sold for $12.62. Super easy shipper, super cheap shipper. Next up, pretty sure I bought this thing at the first estate sale I ever went to, and it is a thermos, and I don't think it was ever used because it still has the Cox original price tag on it. Part of it's ripped off, but this thing is in excellent shape. I mean, you look at the bottom of it, there's no rust on it or anything. It looks like it's brand new. But if you're ever looking for this, if you ever run across one of these, you can sell just the parts. You can sell the cup on the top, you can sell the stopper, you can sell the handle itself. I mean, you could part this thing out if you really had to, because I'm sure there's somebody out there that has found that thermos, or they have that thermos and the handle broke, or maybe the cup broke or something like that. So you can part those things out. But that one there sold for $12.99, and the buyer's going to pay the shipping on it. And the last thing over on eBay, I picked up at that living estate sale, and it's a carpal tunnel syndrome wrist brace. There you go. The name on it is Bauer and Black. I know nothing about it, but I know it sold today, and it sold for $18 with free shipping. That thing probably doesn't weigh 3 ounces, so it's going to ship out. It's going to ship out of here pretty cheap. Oh, I was close. 3.2 ounces. You know, you ship a lot when you can start naming what something weighs. But and like I said, it sold for $18 with free shipping. And that brings us to the last one. And we just picked this up. I don't even know if I have. I don't even know if I have a whole dollar in this, y'all. But it is this electronic football game. And this is, if I remember, this is a vintage piece. I can't find it. It's up there somewhere. But anyways, even if it's not a vintage piece, y'all, it's just an electronic football game. I mean, it's just some lights and sounds. I mean, it's not like Call of Duty or Halo or something like that for PlayStation stuff. It's just a little basic electronic game. But it sold on Amazon for $43.03. Now, that is one of those Amazon listings where I had to take pictures and actually put up there. Most of your Amazon listings that you put stuff under, they have what's called stock photos that are like from the manufacturer, and those photos are up there. But this was like a collectible listing. This was not a brand new listing. So if you list something up there collectible, you can put it as like new or very good or good condition or something like that. So I think I listed that one like new because it is brand new in the box, but the box has a little bit of damage to it. And you can see it's got a couple little issues. Like right there's a spot on it, and the corners are a little dented in and stuff. So I didn't want to list it as brand new and then somebody get it, because people on Amazon are a lot pickier than people on eBay. Because the last thing I want to do is list it as brand new, and then the person gets it and they see the little bit of stress, as I would call it, on the packaging, and they would be upset about it and they'd want to return it. Well, then I'm out my shipping to them, and then I'm out the shipping to get it back. So I prefer just to list that as collectible, like new, and I put 6 pictures up there showing all the damage to the packaging, so hopefully they will be happy with that. But y'all, that's what I got. This is a Wednesday night. It is 8:44, and I'm probably going to put this with another video. All right, everybody, welcome back to the shed. We have 8 items going out today, and one of those, 2 of those items are going to the same person. And let's see, we have one over on Amazon, we have one over on Mercari, and all the other ones are on eBay. But I also have something for y'all to be on the lookout for at Walmart, especially if you sell on Amazon. It's an item that we have sold before. I don't remember how many of them we sold before, but the buy box is the same as it was before. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that, and we're going to look it up on eBay and on Amazon to see what they sell for. And I'll go ahead and show you what it is. We picked up these Star Wars card games at Walmart for $7 each. And now that seems like a kind of a lot to pay for a little card game, right? But we're going to look these up. We're going to scan the UPC. We're going to look them up on eBay, and then we're going to look them up over on Amazon and see what they're actually selling for. So I'm going to scan it with my eBay app. And it looks like they have sold for $18.99 plus $6 shipping, $20, about $20, $17, $18, $20. So, you know, to me, they really wouldn't be worth picking up for eBay. Maybe as we get closer to Christmas, you might find some higher prices. There's one that sold for $31.20 shipped. There's one that sold for almost $30. So, if you're just selling on eBay, these may be worth you picking up, because some people are managing to sell them up close to $30, and they're pretty light. Let's see, they weigh 11.8 ounces. I would have no problems sticking that. It's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid box. I wouldn't have any problems throwing that in a bubble mailer and shipping that out, and you would be under a pound, so you could ship it out first class. But now let's go over to Amazon and scan it and see what comes up there. That's where we are going to list them at. All right, so bringing up my Amazon. We're going to scan it. And there you go. The buy box right now is $42.23. That's an awesome buy box. That rank is not the highest in the world, but y'all, all the ones we had before sold, so we're going to try it again. So we're going to take $7 spent and turn it into $42. So there's a bolo for y'all, whether you sell on eBay or Amazon. See if you can pick these things up. I got it for $7. You might find them in your store for $3.50. You might find them for $5, $6. I don't know. Let's get into what actually sold. My first order I'm going to tell you about is over on Amazon. We were in Goodwill one day, which is only about 15 miles from here, and we had already picked out some like Wrangler button-up, or well, snap pearl long sleeve shirts and some Roper shirts in there, and we were getting ready to leave, and I happened to look over in the glass case, and it had a bunch of CDs and DVDs. Well, I saw this DVD set that was brand new, well, CD set that was brand new and sealed, so I scanned it, and you can see I paid $7.59 with that. Now that's up there with permanent marker, and in case you haven't seen it before, the easy way to get that off is I just reach over here and grab my little magic eraser, and I'm not even gonna wet it and see if it comes off. There you go. I didn't even wet that with the magic eraser, y'all, and it took that permanent marker right off. But it is the Chopin collection. I don't know how you say it, but it is an 11 disc set, and it is brand new and sealed. And that sold over on Amazon for $25.78. So turning $7 into $25, and I still have to ship it, of course. Let's see. We'll move over to the one sale I had on Macari today, and it's kind of a big item, and I believe I paid $10 for this item. I could be wrong. It could have been a $5 purchase, but I believe I bought this when we were on our way to Daytona Beach, I think. We stopped at a thrift store, and we bought quite a few things in that store. But I think I paid $10 for this, and I would have rather bought this New Wave for a little less than $10, but I figured I could still make some money on it. Even if I sold it locally, I probably would have made more money on it. But it's a New Wave, and let's see, what's the model number, y'all? The model number is 30211. So kind of a big, heavy, bulky item. Not the hardest thing to ship though. But we sold that over on Macari for $49, and there is a $6.62 fee. So if I paid $10 for that, that means between my cost of goods, which is the $10, plus the $6.62 fee, I'm at $16.62. And so I got 49 minus the $16.62. So we'll just say 30, we'll say like $32. So whatever I have left after shipping is what I get to keep, so that will be my profit. I'm figuring I'm gonna make somewhere between $10, $15. It just depends on exactly where it's going. So if I just make a profit of $10, I double my money. So I will gladly take that. Anytime I can double my money, I'm going to do it. And somebody just bought something. All right, we got an item to pull, y'all. Let's see. I think this is in tote G. Let's see here. I'm probably gonna have to sit y'all down to do this. Well, here it is over in tote G. And I don't know how many more of these we have left. I probably ought to take a count on them while I'm in here. But there's one. It's one of these Poetry for Neanderthal games we paid $3 for a while back. Let me get a count on this while I'm in here. Looks like we have only one more of those things. Alright, get this tote G put back up. That probably would have been a lot easier to find if I had those banker boxes put in already. But I'm going to have to refresh my page here. But that sold for $16.25 with free shipping. So only $3 in there. Alright, back to what had already sold. Alright, I sold a couple of Limax figures, and I picked these up when I picked up a bunch of Carrolltown Village pieces, and I did not know it, but I paid the lady for those pieces, those village houses and stuff, and these just happened to be in there. She didn't even tell me they were in there. So I essentially got these things for free. But these are Limax figures, and this is, I think they're called like the Waving Couple or something like that. And here's the other one. It's the Wishing Wheel. And there you go, Limax. So those two sold together. And they sold together for $14.24 free shipping, super easy to ship. I put them in a little bubble wrap, and I put them in like a 4x4x6 cardboard box. Next up, I do not remember what we paid for these. I won't say they were $4 or $5 at Target, but we have a few different ones. This one is Darth Vader, and they're called Bitty Boomers. It's a very small Bluetooth speaker, and it, of course, is, I don't know if I can get it in there, but it's shaped like Darth Vader. Thought it was pretty cool, but we have $4 or $5 in that. And it sold for $18.50 with free shipping, and I'll probably do that the same way as those Limax figures. I'll just put it in a 4x4x6 box with a little bit of bubble wrap. Super easy to ship. This next item is an Elvis DVD, and this is another one of those items I picked up at that Living Estate sale, and this thing is brand new and sealed. And it is live from Memphis, it says. And y'all, I couldn't tell you exactly what I have in that because I bought it with a whole bunch of other stuff at that sale. And it sold for $12.35, and the buyer is paying the shipping on that. Next up, I think this is the last of these we have. I picked up 5 or 6 of these things at Walmart on clearance, and they were unmarked clearance. I had seen these. We had bought some of these, I believe, in another Walmart where they were on clearance, and then I just decided to scan them one day at lunch, and sure enough, they were like $8 and something, so I picked them up. And it's this Predator figure right here, and there's the name. I don't know how you say that, Leonard, I guess, but I mean, it's a pretty cool little figure. Very, very detailed. It has lights and sounds and stuff. Like I said, a little over $8 for that. And it sold for $14.30, and the buyer is going to pay priority shipping for that. Probably going to get a little bit of money off of that priority shipping, like $1 or something. I know I keep saying that all the time, but I mean, I regularly make $1 off of priority mail shipping when the customer pays for it. So next up, last item for the day as of 8:30 p.m. is this little hula doll. I picked this up from the same lady that I got those 300 t-shirts from, and she wanted $2 each for these, so I picked up, I think there was like 4 different hula dolls that she had, and this one sold for $19.99 with free shipping. And I was just looking through my feedback today, and the last person that bought one of those, looking at their feedback, it was positive, and they were super excited to get it, said it was exactly as advertised, and I'm happy to hear that, because I was a little worried because these things are older, and they have adhesive on the bottom of them to stick on your dash in your car. I was a little worried if that adhesive was still going to work. But while I'm thinking about feedback, I want to go over a message I got today with y'all. So you can see if you're thinking about getting into selling on eBay and stuff, so you can see what kind of messages you might be expecting to see on a regular basis. And this might be a good one for Tanya Jones. I know you had mentioned something in a comment about that you were thinking about or just getting started into doing reselling. So I want to read you a message that a customer sent me it was 11:57 p.m. last night. Now it was probably like 8:57 or something, whatever, in California where they were at. I want to read this message I got last night from a customer. Now, this is a customer that I sold some of our bug fans to, and they bought these. I'll start reading and then you'll see. It says, I purchased my item on August 21st at 6:34 p.m. At that time, I was told that I would receive within 3 to 4 days. You did not ship it until the 23rd. That was 2 days after. You now send me an email stating that it will not arrive until Monday, August 29th. I needed this item on the 27th. You will be receiving my very first negative feedback. You failed to ship it the next day after purchase. Okay, so immediately we have an issue here. This person believes that I can ship something the next day from North Carolina and it get all the way to California in 4 days, especially when I'm shipping it USPS parcel select ground. If I was shipping it priority, maybe, but that's not how this listing was. Also, in the listing, it does say 4-day free shipping because it was free, and there was a possibility they could get it as fast as 4 days, okay? Well, if you look at my handling time, almost every item I have says 3-day handling. I ship pretty much every day out of this shed. And every now and again, we might skip a day. And that's about it. I mean, most of the time, there's 2 days at the most. All right. Well, I believe we were out of town on that Monday. They bought it on a Sunday, and I believe we were out of town on that Monday, or we were coming back into town or something. But anyways, I didn't have to ship it the next day, y'all. So my response to them was, hello, and thank you for your purchase. I think there may be a misunderstanding here. I think you may have failed to read my shipping policy. I ship items out of my shop within 3 business days of purchase. Nowhere in my listing does it say I ship items out the very next day. And then I proceed to tell them, when they purchased it and when I sent it out. And I even offered, I said, I can give you a screenshot of the listing where it shows I ship within 3 days of payment. I think you saw, in quotes, free 4-day shipping or something similar to that, and thought that meant you would get it in that amount of time. That is approximate carrier time, which means how long it takes USPS to get it to you after they get it. I do hope you get the item by the time you need it, and I appreciate your purchase, but I would hope you would understand that per my listing, I could have taken a full 3 business days before I shipped the item, but I only took 2 days. If you wouldn't mind taking the time to look back at the original listing, you will see under and I put in quotes, shipping and payments, my handling time. Okay, so I got that message from them at 11:57 p.m. I'm trying to find, it doesn't show me the time that I sent them that back. But it was like within 15 minutes, I typed that up and sent it back to them. Well, today I am at work, and I didn't really give much thought to it all day. I was just thinking, well, if it doesn't get there in the time they want it, then if they give me a negative feedback, I'm going to call eBay and see if I can get that negative feedback taken off, because it's no fault of my own and eBay should side with me. Well, I didn't have to go through that. So this is a good instance for Tanya as to how things just sometimes work out. I would have never expected this to happen, but it did. I got an email from them today. It says, I received the item today. Gave you a rave review. I am sorry for previous email. Under a lot of pressure planning a 40th wedding anniversary party. Thank you and sorry for your lost time dealing with me. Again, very sorry. Now, could that have turned out any better, y'all? I mean, that is awesome. And I just responded to him, I'm glad you got it. I never would have expected it to get there this fast. Thank you for your purchase and the good review. So that's pretty much what I sent them. But, sometimes these things just work themselves out. Sometimes you have to call eBay or get in a chat with eBay or go to the Facebook page eBay for Business and, send a message over there. But that one just worked itself out, y'all. I couldn't ask for that to turn out any better. Now, how it got, today is Thursday. So how in the world it got from North Carolina, the Postal Service picked it up at my house at like 1 p.m. that afternoon. Well, it is 8:30 p.m. on Thursday. We're talking 3 days later now. They already have it. I cannot believe it got all the way to California that quick. But I just wanted to give y'all that, to show you how that went. And maybe you can get something out of the way I responded to them. I didn't act hostile toward them. I just, pretty much stated my policy. And where they may have misunderstood something. And I didn't tell them, I didn't say anywhere in there that I'm sorry that I messed up, because I didn't. That's one thing you need to learn in customer service right there is, if you are not wrong, do not apologize because you're not in the wrong. Don't say, I'm sorry I didn't send it out in time or something like that. You can say, I'm sorry that you're not getting it in the time you expected, or I'm sorry, that it didn't get shipped out as early as you wanted, because I'm not at fault here. My handling time is up to 3 days, and they just didn't read that. But USPS actually came through on this one. They surprised me on it. That doesn't really make up for the 6 out of 7 false craft plates they busted on me, but I appreciate them getting it there that fast. Again, don't know how in the world it got there, but y'all, I'm gonna end the video with that. If you got any questions about that exchange back and forth there, or how I might have handled it differently if they came at me a different way or something, leave something down in the comments. I'm happy to answer questions. And to Tanya, I'll mention your name again because you are vocal in my comments. I hope that your first few experiences as a reseller don't start out with stuff like that. I hope it works out for you like it did me. For the first 3 months, it was easy selling for me. I didn't have, all these return issues and stuff like that on eBay. Recently, I've had a few, but like I said in the comments on a previous video, I had 8 return requests in 90 days, and 4 of those just handled themselves. I didn't really have to do anything. The people never sent the stuff back, so it didn't cost me anything. And those could have just been people that were fishing to get a little bit of money back. Folks will do that. There are scammers on eBay, there's scammers on Amazon, there's scammers everywhere, y'all. And folks will try to get a little bit of a refund or a full refund without sending you an item back. And you have to make that decision on your own. Do you want them to send it back and risk it getting messed up? Do you want for them to send it back and you pay the shipping? Or do you want to just give them $5 back or whatever? I mean, it's just decisions we have to make. So those other 4 return requests I had, I think another one of those got canceled by eBay, and 2 of them I got back and didn't have any issues with, and the other one is still pending, and I don't even think they've shipped that one yet. So, you know, even though I've had a rash of these things here lately, it's all worked out, so I can't really complain. So, you know, but I do want to be transparent and let y'all know that these things do happen. Things do get sent back. People send you messages like that, and I can kind of understand where they're coming from. If they're planning a wedding party or anniversary party for somebody, and it's a big one like 40th or 50th anniversary, you know, tempers could be kind of high. I can understand that. They're trying to plan for that party and they need those bug fans. I can kind of see it, but I think I handled it pretty good. I hope y'all agree with me that I handled it pretty good. But look, thank y'all for being here. I've got to get this stuff shipped out. But if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing it. If you enjoyed the content or you learned something from it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to get notified every time I put up there's a gnat in here. If you want to get notified every time I put up a new video, click that notification bell down there and share with your friends. Let's get the channel up to 500 subscribers so I can give away something else, y'all. All right, appreciate y'all being here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.